Welcome to WealthfulnessSquared.com. I'm your host, Yon-Ferek Harrison L., and I'm here with the wonderful Dr. Latronica Fisher. How are you doing this afternoon, Dr. Fisher?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Hey, you're more than welcome to be here. Dr. Fisher, tell us, how long have you been in healthcare for openness? Just how long have you been doing what you do?
Well, that's a great question. I appreciate that. I have been in healthcare for some time now. I started around 1991 practicing healthcare. And as I grew, in 2009, I graduated as an adult geriatric nurse practitioner.
Okay.
And then recently in 2012, I graduated from University of Miami with my doctorate in nursing practice.
Okay. So very good. So the doctor is official.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. I have earned the right to be heard.
I hear that. I hear that. And I can second that because I'm not only a business associate and a friend of yours, I'm one of your patients.
Absolutely.
Me and my cousin.
Absolutely.
And you do an excellent job, which is why we're here.
Thank you.
So, Dr. Fisher, how important is it to maintain your health?
That is a great question, Yon. Maintaining optimal health is critically important because, as you know, as we age, we're at increased risk for developing diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, and so it's very important to maintain an ideal body weight and self-image. That way, we begin to age gracefully.
Which is what you do here. You have the weight loss clinic and all of these things. We're going to talk more about that later.
Okay.
You know, but I want to know how you feel about natural versus pharmaceutical.
Wonderful. I think that natural versus pharmaceutical both share a place in our community.
Yes.
I think if I was in an accident or
Right.
something happened to me and I had to be hospitalized, pharmaceutical medicine would be ideally the way I would go. I think
Right.
it's great that, research has been done, that there are medicines to help to alleviate or control our pain if we're in the hospital. But once, you leave the hospital and you're out of that critical zone, then natural medicine would be ideal for healing the body.
Right. Right. I agree. Because I'm big on natural. And I understand what you're saying. So if it's like a traumatic situation and the EMS has to come, you have to get those pharmaceuticals. I understand. But I'm just real big on the natural stuff right now because I'm just trying to maintain and drop a few pounds myself and maintain my health, me, my kids, grandkids, and we do the natural thing, which is the reason for this website, WealthfulnessSquared.com, because there's so many natural remedies around the house that can be used, which you told me about, the apple cider vinegar to lower my blood pressure, which it did immediately, as opposed to taking the blood pressure pills. But I agree with you wholeheartedly that sometimes you do have to take pharmaceuticals, but I'm big on the natural healing. Again, which is the purpose of this website, WealthfulnessSquared.com.
Right. The only thing that I think that is critically important is for our community to understand that there is a difference between natural and synthetic supplements. That's very critical, and I want to make sure that that our community is aware that there is a difference and that it will be very important to make sure they start reading labels. You want to try to look for supplements that do have whole food products, raw, 100% natural.
Right.
Synthetic supplements are, they do have supplements in them to allow increased shelf life. So that's why it's very important that if you're going to take supplements, that it's critical to read the labels and make sure that you are taking something that is natural.
All right, you heard it. Dr. Fisher said supplements can contain synthetic elements. So make sure you read the labels and try to go with as natural as possible, which is what she sells here. She provides here and on the website as well. You can get Dr. Fisher's supplements through our website, and they're all natural. A couple of them are completely vegan, I believe. Okay, and Dr. Fisher, I have to say, I've seen so many of these television commercials where they advertise these pharmaceuticals and they have these side effects, and the side effects are sometimes fatal. Now, does natural remedies have such side effects?
Well, that's a great question because, I want to educate our community regarding what they're taking. Because one thing you have to ask yourself, you don't have to listen to me. They don't have to listen to you.
Right.
However, teaching them how to evaluate their own medicine is very important. If you are given a drug to take or you're going in the store to buy supplements, there's a couple of things you want to look at. Look at the ingredients. Read about the side effects. Read about the safety effects. And once you begin to evaluate everything you take, you will begin to make an intelligent decision for yourself.
Right.
So, with that being said, when it comes to taking herbal and natural medications, they have extraordinary, no side effects.